Hello, people. I survived my cold. I lived. I survived. I'm gonna do some quick Steam Deck stuff because, I forgot to do it. Whenever I switched everything over, I forgot it. So we're gonna do some quick, stuffs. This that I think this here is this. Here. Boop, 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 boop. Nope. Chatting. There we go. This one. Gaming. Sus? What do you mean sus? What's sus? I know what you are here for, and that is not what I am playing. I should feel bad. However, I do not. All witchy and no king? Wow. Look, maybe I just didn't feel like playing that today. Huh? Did you ever think of that? Did that ever cross your mind? Not good enough? Good enough? Look, I am tired. I would like to go to bed and not have nightmares tonight, okay? You know, I probably could have showed you witchy business really quick. Do you want to see witchy business really quick? Hold on, I gotta close strange antiquities. Okay. I will show you this. I will play through one day so that you can see it. And then I'm going to get back on strange antiquities. Okay, day just started. She is here for her potion that she ordered. I'm not interested in that. Go away. Sure. No, I will not accept that request. My gosh. Oh, here's the cursed spirit I was telling you about that drains my reputation. I know, isn't it? She's adorable. I will accept that. You try that. Thank you for the recipe. Sure. I will take that. At least you're giving me a discount on this stuff. Accept that. A fairy is flying by. So much. No. I need extra days now. Sure. Go away. No. Go away. Here we go. Now I am telling a fortune. Alright, shop is closed. I did not make that much money today. What do I have? Throw that in there. Maple. Willow. Do another belladonna. Clover. Why not? Didn't get too many minerals this time, but that's okay. And we go to the coven. Get my free thing. How cute, fresh meat. I mean, a new friend. I'm the bad witch. Don't you think that the others look worse, though? They must be jealous. Some people say I'm too much, too charming, too perfect. Be honest. What do you think? All the above. Now we go to the here. Okay, you don't have anything on sale. We'll take that fairy dust, though. I'll take that full skull as well. Now we go to my alchemy area. Oh, you get to see it all. Or almost all of it. Gem. Oh, no orders for that. I have an order for a luck potion. Need some clover. I need some gold. Panic. Panic. And then breath of happiness. Laurel, and my last bit of gold. Because, of course, we'll keep wanting to buy all the potions with gold in them, and I just can't seem to keep it in stock. Alright, I did that. Double check that I made all of my things I need to. Gold be the riches they seek, indeed. Right, we'll go to the shop. Okay. Save and quit, and then I'll open Strange Antiquities. It's a cute little game. Alrighty. Now, back into my little corner. Love my costume, thank you. It was very affordable, surprisingly. Okay, who's fucking with shit? No. It's Rumple. Rumple is fucking with shit. Because of course he is. He always is. Because he's a baby. Okay. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be... Okay. We did this. Please tell me this didn't start a new save. Just a bye-bye. Just a bye-bye. Oh no, I did start a new save. Hold on. Oh, okay, good. It's there. Oh, I was about to be really upset. Like, for real. Oh my gosh. I was gonna be so upset. Well, thank you. Kitty cats, can we not? Floor. Hmm. No. There we go. I was about to be like, is that really as high as it goes? I have song stuck in my head. Oh, good. Maybe... Okay. Yeah, I figured it out. A portrait of some dead lord's lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and the austere is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Put it. Oh, hold on. That do anything? Not that I can see. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see what we have today. Not sure about this fog today. An eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. Usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. Alright, what you got for me? The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there is a certain energy about it. Not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas. Oh. There. It has been many years since I performed the rite of the red knives, but I still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could, only to get my hands on an orphan spire. I tried that place in Arnside, and they sent me here. Orford Spire. Rite of the Red Knives, and Orford Spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Okay. Next. Thanks. Hit in a spot. Based on the picture. Sense of foreboding. Inspect. Thing to remark. Okay, what about symbolism? need vitality. Okay. Hmm. Oh, fuck. Okay. You know what? Fuck the controller. Thanks. Go that way. Okay, well, you know, I grabbed this because it looks like it's been sitting in blood. The League of Maffiron Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it is said they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. Oh, hey! It's the guy I'm apprenticing under. He needs to go away for a few more days. He's got some information. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some lights on these events. The only problem is I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian. Okay. Table of contents. Guise of Lillian. Items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used. Petrified teeth and moans, the trilobites, ammonites, devil's toes. A Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of an ancient source of power. Fossilized creature of some sort. To remark. Fairly certain this is what he's looking for. Yay, look at me go. Fossil. Feeling produces an out-of-body feeling. Hooray, look at me go. Upon activation, a Tenebrand cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. Oh, you're new. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Harry's remnant and a spirit eye. Table of comment. What does this do? This object induces... These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors, tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions, such as miners. The gemstones at an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. Okay, spirit eye. Other option. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen. Others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. We'll go with the Aries remnant. Got 4 stars. Yeah. This is what she's after. Yes. Gemstones arranged in a constellation. Older Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch when it's raining. There, that is identified. Prince Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up in Caligrath and another fella a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now this fog too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Hallbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. A sun bond. That is new. Sun bond. Sun bond is a small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, hosting a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Gemstone of light. Ooh, it's finally time to use this. Hold on. I need to brush up on Earth at the moon. Diurenic. That's what I'm looking for. Use and safety. Pretty sure it's that amber, but I just wanted to double check. A sunstone, fire and light, heat and life. Other one, calming stone of peace and safety. We're looking for amber. Orange gemstone, bronze. It's a little warmer than one would expect. Remark. Okay, that is a strong contender. Nothing. Oh. Orange gemstone, wood, gold. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Okay, that's definitely not it. Alright. There we go, a sun bond. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Well, that's just unfortunate. Shove that there. Here. Oh, another new person. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. You will need a Haldigan rim in the coming days. Alright. Shh. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. Okay, that's morbid, lady. The sacrament to ask for his protection. Wolfgang's truth to seek his judgment. Path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Death. Protection. Okay. Death. Protection. I'm looking for a light bulb and the interlocked diamonds, possibly. Okay. I need to study the symbology. Okay, I see three protections. Like, and what is that other symbol? Insanity. Protection from insanity? The only thing I have so far. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, I didn't think so. on. Death in the afterlife. Mm-hmm. Double checking. I don't remember picking up anything. Okay. I forgot to discover things. Ew. Okay, these are a bunch of things. Okay. Nothing. Polished. Not that. What about the gemstones? Stone of containment. A dark stone for dark purposes. Nature. Fourth eye. Heard of the third eye. I'd never heard of the fourth eye though. Fury. Stone of strength. Theory creations were worn by priests. Oh! It was a last-ditch effort. Theory can be worn. Yeah, the stone of death. Okay. That's identified. No. lens. Crumple, please. Thank you, thank you. I am very happy with my outfit for the spooky season. Okay, I already did that. I think I have to be missing something here. That is taken care of. Yes, it is very fun. I am enjoying it. Okay, I guess there's just nothing else for me to do for the day. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. Very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Here. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend. Lord, this is gonna be here. Rumple, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish over there, huh? What is it? What is it? Off you go. Ground floor. Okay. Up the stairs. Okay, maybe wrong stairs. Upstairs. Left. Left. Would be left. Second on the right. Oh, thank you for the sub, Neko. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's not it either. Okay, maybe not those stairs? I'm starting to feel a little silly here. Here. The left. Okay, that's not right either. Which set of stairs is it talking about? Up the stairs. Left. Left. I guess this would be left. Okay, we're going down. This one? Okay. I'm really struggle busing here. Oh, you know what? It probably would have helped. I legitimately don't know. Alright, up the stairs. Left. Am I stupid? I'm feeling stupid. Up the stairs. Left. Left. There is no more left. 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 Okay. Bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Ugh. Ugh, that... Not particularly pleased about it, but... We'll put it over there. Helena Appleton. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore. And besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help. Yes, I do believe I might be able to help you. What is St. John's Anvil? I feel like I've already... No? I could have sworn I already identified one of those. But well, St. John's Anvil. Uh-huh. Yep. Ah! The spider! No! Make it go away! Good lord. Okay. St. John's Anvil. I guess first... Nothing to remark. Smell worse than it does. Nothing to remark. Nada. I'm fairly certain this is it. Yay! Look at me! I knew what I was doing. Kinda. Ray's Grace. Worn as a pendant to dispel melancholy. They shared the design of the shadow character. Alrighty. Oh, that's not where I wanted that to go. Right there. Oh, who are you? You must be the Thaumatarge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have an Elva stone. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as blackness or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, connection that is also reflected in their design. Gemstone. Metal. Metal? Planetary. So we're looking for silver, I think? Let me double check. Selenic. Of the moon, yes. So we're looking for silver. Silver pendant with the moon. Well, it might not actually be a pendant. Silver. Golden smooth. There's an ethereal quality to it. Silver. Got some moons. Yay. Oh. That's pretty weird looking. I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Okay. Ambra? These items cause mental fog. A withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disorientated. They produce a noctic field. A fisherman they found yesterday had been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find out anything there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. You should listen to that part of yourself more. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyways. Okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Verona. I have been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. Oh. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I need a acoustic purifier, and that this is the place to get one. Of course it is. You know, you could have just brought me the pendant. I would have preferred that. Topaz. In a strong-smelling liquid. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness of this process. Okay, I'm looking for a liquid with a topaz. I don't really have any liquid items. I mean, I have this. Oh, that's the symbol for vinegar? I didn't even think to look that up. The holes in a valent are of roughly equal size and spacing. They are used by the adventurers to help them find their way. Rumple. Kitty cat. Kitten. Joy of my life. What is your deal? Huh? You're just getting into everything. Absolutely everything. Right. We did find a thing, though. Okay. I've been working on something that you might find interesting. You too? You must be related to Verona. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building at Undermere, according to some accounts. Even Ellie doesn't know all of it. Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the planets below the counter? I have learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depth, and this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Okay. Okay, a horn shackle, an evocant, and a moon something. I feel like I discovered a horn to shackle. We put it there. An evocant and a moon something. Let me see if there's anything here that specifically says moon. Moonstone Guardian. These tend to be in the form of a comforting guardian. Okay, not that. Oh! I found things! We'll put you there. Okay, not that arrangement. There's some sort of pattern I'm missing here. That. Okay. This goes here. Yeah. We'll go here. I think I'm wrong. Can do a... I don't think I was wrong. I just think it might not be ready for me yet. Okay. I did my best. Jim Wolf. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. A hearing charm. Feels a little bit on the nose, don't you think? Hearing charm. Simple trinket that amplifies sound. Alright. Nope. Nope. There we go, a hearing charm. A veiled fin is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. It can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. Have any That is solved. But that is not solved. I don't know what that's for. I don't understand what that means. Shall end the day. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. How on? What are we drawing? Oh, we're drawing a person, I think. A woman? A woman. Pointing. Pointing where? The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Seven. A maiden in the tower points the way. Belfry's Tower 22. I climb the narrow, winding stair to the top of the tower and am rewarded with views across the lake. I am not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. Due east. Oh! I figured it out! I find what I am looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there is no one there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Look at me go. Figuring stuff out. We pet the cat so we don't startle it when we ring the bell. I walked back up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday. I found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. Not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Colgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robinson earlier, and she said the two women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Of course, their letter. What do we got? When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. The second from the left in the row of four. Oh my god. I found myself outside the door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better for you to see for yourself what's out there. Okay. Okay, we used to abandoned house on the lakefront. Oh hey, strange horticulture is right there from the first game. We love that. Abandoned house. Out to the northern tip of Naylor Island. And on the left. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out onto the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole, any way of opening it all. But after a while, I notice an inscription that says simply, I open to the voice. I open to the voice. Okay. Yeah. Looking for a voice. Here. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they'll be coming back for it anytime soon. Oh, look at it! It's a kitty. It's a gold kitty. We love that. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I'm starting to notice something. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the tharmic art. A lead heart. Okay. Let's see what I can find for you today, sir. You definitely need something. Depict the guide of... Oh, in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to the ore of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest. Runkle, can you not? No, sir. No. Don't look at me like that. No. 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 They are said to sometimes kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. let's inspect this. Nothing to remark. Textured. Play. Here's when they look. Nice. Using the index, I can remind myself that Ceranos has antlers suggesting his non-human form would be a deer. Using my weighing skills, I can confirm that the item is heavier than it looks. A Corvin's Might, sometimes called an Eagle's Gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. When the warrior queen, Provin, was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of a battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. Mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Cool. The heck is that? This is... I've never noticed that before. Hold on. No. Well, that's not the answer either. I think I have the answer. We'll put that back down. Dang it. Here I thought I found something cool. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. Okay. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed statue that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. It will be gone for a few days again, at least. Perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of the collections at Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. Okay. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. A Scythian charm. A Scythian charm. are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of planetary metals. Uncle, what are you doing? No two are identical. Warm and tingly to the touch when it's raining. Warm and vibrating with energy. Old silver, planetary. Hooray! Getting pretty good at this. I am at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained. They are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Granthenium tea from a restful murder might get a moment of lucidity out of them. But if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ear. Hold on. What does a witch's finger do again? Then a restful murder. Hot tea. Taking on depending on the type of murder. Liquid. Smells like rotten egg. Nothing to remark. Sharp aroma. What rough? Okay. Nothing to remark. Okay. Two circles. That does not help me at all. Okay, what about the gemstones? Dark purple gemstone. I'm gonna have to go with this one. Oh, I wasn't sure. Oh my god. I figured it out. It resembles the drinking cup. Oh, okay. At the kitty, Rebecca. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but already I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. You are very welcome, madam. Hey, let's wanna organize my space a little bit. Okay. Not that. Do this. No, not the this. That. Go. And that. Sorry, I kind of just feel like organizing. What does the vest gear do again? I feel like organizing my shelves. Prevent the spread of disease. And the evocant. Oh. Yeah, you can stay down here with the other weird things. Guys of Lillian, help you disguise yourself. Weird, macabre looking things. Here. Go here. there for now. There. 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 Yes. Like so. I feel good about that. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. I feel like this is a little better organized, maybe. Maybe. No remark. Okay. Shall end the day. He do what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Oh my god. So this is gonna be the rook piece chest or tower. I am closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Rises in the east, sets in the west. I knew that. Sets in the west. I climb the stairs again. Okay, that's not it. Okay, maybe. The vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole. It does not give in to the slightest when I push against it. I realize that it has not been I realize that it has been sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. Oh, okay. Leave. bleak stones stand in a circle in quiet defiance of time, once home to witchcraft and rituals, now abandoned, silent, and still like the surrounding lake. There's magic here, I can feel it, but nothing left for me to uncover. Okay, that was a mistake, apparently. Ship's Folly. Okay, I can't do anything with that yet. Oh, okay. My voice is very tired. We'll just leave it at that. But my voice is very tired. So we're gonna wrap it up here today. Oh boy. Well, happy Spooktober to all of you. I will try to be back tomorrow. Hopefully my voice will not be super tired. Here are my socials if you need it. We will not be raiding out today. We'll just be ending stream. But I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your time zone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.